Alright guys, 011 back again. This is my second time doing the video because the first time really sucked. Let's add some more light. There we go. Okay, so last video I went through and discussed all this. The size of 1 bit of RAM, 96 blocks, 2/3 the original size, blah blah blah. And this is all well and good. It looks nice, but it doesn't tell you how it works. So that is what this video is for. So this is the original idea that I came up with for working the latches and using them to control memory. Let's see. Yeah. This isn't built correctly. This actually wouldn't work if you hooked anything up to it, but it gets the basic idea done. What's going to happen is you're going to have your write signal go through here. It'll flip this latch on. Flip this latch off, and which will allow any data that's on the data line to be stored right here. And then when you flip that back off, it locks it in place by activating this latch. That goes through here, and then this guy is actually supposed to be over here on this guy. And so then what happens with this is that this latch right here, if it's powered, will keep this turned off, which will make sure that this remains unlatched. So that way when you do send, actually let's put that through. So that way when you do send your signal through here to read the data, it'll go through here, it'll activate this block here, it'll go here, which will then go on here and then back up onto the data line here. So that's read and write. You use inverted signals for your read and write. You've got a torch and then a latch set, and that goes into another torch and then another latch set, and that's basically it. That's your read and write. So the idea was to try to make this smaller than it was over there and to make it a bit more stackable. The good thing about this was that it was stackable back and forth, but side to side it had to have a space in there, just because of the way that the signals are on here and on here. They would interfere with each other, and that's just all bad and no good. So then I came up with that idea, then I made it smaller and came up with this idea. And so the basics are still the same. We still have the data going into a latch, and then this latch is going onto a torch, which is then going into another latch, which is then going onto another torch back up onto the data line. So right now the data is going to get stored in this torch right here. So right now it's at a 0, so we're going to go ahead and store something in there. So that takes the data that was up on here, and then it unlatches this long enough for it to go into here, and then it relatches it once that has been turned off. So now once you turn off the data is stored, the information is still stored there. Because that is on, it turns this off, which then allows this latch right here to remain open, so that way anytime you toggle the read, it'll send a signal back up onto the top. Now we're going to reset that to 0, which will then turn this torch on, which will then latch this off, or on, however you want to consider. Well, it's latched. So then anytime that you send something through, because it's latched, it's not going to send anything up onto the data. So that's how it's built. Let's see, I think I can build it real quick for you. So we're going to start with 4 blocks here. Now this is just your base, and then your read signal goes down through here. And then you're going to put a block here, you're going to put a block here. You're also going to take and put a block on top of here. And then from here you're going to take and put a block here to here. Oh, sorry, actually, here to here. Sorry. So off of this block you're going to have 2 that goes over here, and off of this block you're going to have 1 that goes over to here. And then from here you're going to have another block that goes there, and then this is going to wrap around like so, and then your data line is going to go up on here. So starting from the bottom, let's see, we're going to have a torch, or a repeater here, and a repeater here, if I can get it on there. So this is your first latch right here. Now you're going to take a torch, you're going to put a torch here, you're going to put a torch here. You're going to take some redstone, put it here, and while you're at it, go ahead and put some redstone here, and oh, not there, sorry. Okay, now you're going to take your right line, you're going to put that through, and then you're going to take a repeater, put it here, and then take some more redstone, fill up the right line, fill up this curve, fill up the data line. And that's it. That's all it is. Now, if you want to actually see this work, you're going to have to run this off by 2 blocks. You're going to have to invert the signal here and here. Put some buttons on there. And then run this off 1 more block. The reason why you have to run this off 1 more block is because if you put the switch on this one, it'll actually hold this line high, which is bad. So yeah, there you go. That's it. So we've got 0 stored. Now we've got 1 stored. 1 is still stored. We're reading 0. Now we're reading 1. Now we're going to reset it. Okay, memory's reset. Now we're going to read off the memory. There's nothing to be read, so it reads a 0. And that's it. That's all it is. So, pretty simple. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you can use this. I hope it helps. If not, I'm sorry. But if you like what you see, I'm going to be rebuilding my computer. If you saw the last video, the computer that whole file system world thing was on crashed, so I lost everything, so I'm going to be rebuilding it, which is what spawned this whole let's make it smaller thing that's going on here. So yeah, if you like it, if you like what you saw, go ahead and like the video. Comment if you have questions, or if you just want to comment, go ahead, I will answer it if I can, and I hope you all have a great day. Oh, one more thing, sorry. If you are going to be stacking this, because of this line right here, and because this is just 1 block below it, if you don't put anything along the side here, right here, then whatever is on here will actually go down onto this line, and because this is high, it'll actually hold your data high too. So if you are going to stack it, make sure you put that there as well. Okay, alright, that's it. See ya.